In today's complex and interconnected world, where every action seems to vibrate through the fabric of society, the choices we make often have different rewards or consequences. When people follow established norms and behave according to society's expectations, they often receive recognition. On the contrary, those who dare to deviate from these norms, follow their own paths, and challenge the status quo, are often rejected and despised. In the midst of this dichotomy of conformity and rebellion, however, there is a unique archetype, the Sigma human. Unlike their counterparts who succumb to the charms of social conditioning, Sigma men have an innate ability to perceive the world around them beyond superficial facades. They see through the illusory structures woven by social norms and expectations and recognize them for their falsification. Instead of following the dictates of the masses, they create their own authentic existence guided by their principles and beliefs. Sigma males are distinguished by an unwavering commitment to authenticity and independence. They refuse to be bound by the chains of conformity or the deceptions of a distorting world. Instead, they embrace their role as rebels and dare to challenge the established order and chart their own course in life. It is this fierce independence and clarity of vision that make them impervious to the manipulative forces of the Matrix. But how do these enigmatic individuals achieve such unshakable certainty against the backdrop of society's pressures and expectations? What qualities and characteristics give them the strength to resist the all-encompassing influence of the Matrix and emerge unscathed? Delve into the psyche of the men of Sigma to discover 12 compelling reasons why they remain steadfast in their determination, unmoved by the illusions of the world around them. 1. He frees the mind from rigid ways of thinking. Many have been taught to follow certain ideas without questioning them, even if they don't make sense or help them grow. That is why many doubt their dreams and struggle alone. Dogmatic thinking teaches us to fear what we don't know, avoid trying new things, and lack the courage to be different. But there are those who deny it. A Sigma person refuses to be limited by narrow thinking and is willing to take risks, even when criticized by others. While others stick with the familiar, Sigma sees new experiences as exciting challenges. They are not afraid to try something different and are willing to make sacrifices to learn and grow. This courage and determination make them admired by many as warriors of truth. 2. They chose not to believe what the media told them. In a world where many people spend hours watching the news, the way we think and act is greatly influenced by the media. Unconsciously, we are easily influenced and make decisions based on what we hear. A person who values logic over emotions is not easily influenced by the media. They will not be misled by incomplete information or by those in power. They always use their mind and seek the truth, even if the information is biased. They are not fooled by news anchors who focus on the negative or use sensational headlines to grab attention. They make their own decisions and are not swayed by the emotional talk that tries to influence them. 3. He doesn't follow what everyone else is doing. Matrix was very good at what he did. Many people simply copy what others are doing and follow the crowd without thinking much. They consider it normal and see nothing wrong with it. But if they think for a moment, they can realize how harmful it can be. Many people simply follow and dislike those who think differently, not because it is right, but because that is what the Matrix teaches us to do. But Sigma man is different. They don't blindly follow the crowd, but look for the answers themselves, even though most people don't. They know that accepting things without asking can be wrong. That is why they always seek the truth, even if it contradicts popular beliefs. They are not afraid to ask the opinion of others, but trust their own research and form their own opinion. This is one reason why Sigmas are respected and strong. They see the truth even when everyone else ignores it. 4. He understands the real nature of the situation. People often deceive themselves by thinking things that are not true. We create stories and believe them without thinking. We trust what we hear, especially from big sources like authorities and the media. But some people, like Sigma male, see through the lies and understand what's really going on. They are skeptical and think logically. They just don't believe everything they are told. It doesn't mean they don't believe something, but they check to see if it's true. Sigma is hard to fool because they question everything and wonder why you say that. 5. He doesn't care about having a lot of stuff. One of the biggest problems with how things work is that people want too much stuff and care too much about the things they can buy. Advertisers use it to make us feel a certain way, so we buy things we don't really need. The matrix depends on people buying lots of stuff, so we end up spending all our money and never getting any extra. There are loan companies everywhere that are willing to lend money. We buy new things just to feel good, because we think they will make us happy. All of this is designed to prevent us from becoming financially free. A Sigma person does not care about buying things and focuses on what is really important. Even if they don't have much, they use what they have. Sigma doesn't show off what they have or try to look rich. True freedom comes from within and cannot be bought. 6. He asked about things that didn't seem to make sense. The Matrix doesn't like us asking questions. They just want us to believe what they say without thinking too much about it. They want us to be confused so we don't question things. But a strong person always questions and thinks for himself, even when things are difficult to understand. It is important to try to figure them out, and why asking questions and seeking the truth is important. The Matrix doesn't like people asking questions. They have hurt and punished people who do this before, and even now, some are silenced because they are asking too much. 7. You can't tell them to stop. Many times we felt overwhelmed. Many times we wanted to give up because people said it's too hard, you don't have enough time, or you're not good enough. We allowed these outside influences to affect us, and we gave up on our dreams. We grew up believing that we couldn't achieve anything great. But there is another type of person known as Sigma Man. A Sigma Man doesn't let others influence him, even when they say he can't. If someone tells him he can't do it, he ignores them. He does not want such friends and does not waste time with them. He just wants good friends to support him because he will do the same for them. He doesn't need a lot of fake friends, just a few real friends he can talk to. That's why he doesn't have many friends, because there aren't many real ones these days. 8. He sees his life as an exciting journey, not a difficult challenge. Different people see life differently. Sometimes it feels like a fun adventure full of good times and challenges that we can face together. But sometimes life seems difficult, as if it will always cause problems. Many of us get used to this feeling and shape our lives around it. But there is someone who always stays positive, even when times are tough. He sees life as an adventure and doesn't let small problems bother him. When others complain about how hard life is, he focuses on finding solutions. Complaining won't help, but taking action can solve problems. It's not easy, but isn't life all about progress? There's a saying that explains it well. Life isn't about waiting for the hard times to end. It's about learning to enjoy yourself even when things are hard. 9. He notices lies and propaganda. From childhood, we are taught to strive for the best grades and follow the instructions of our teachers. People who don't follow these rules get in trouble or are considered rebels. We hear this message so much that we begin to believe it is the only way to succeed in life. As we grow up, these rules affect our lives. We hold back our thoughts and ideas because we fear punishment or criticism. We may not even realize it, but that fear is what they want. Sigma male is different. Ever since he was a child, he has been curious about how things work. He doesn't try to be different just for the sake of it. He wants to understand the world. This curiosity often leads to her being seen as an outsider or being judged for her beliefs. But that's why he sees through lies and propaganda. 10. He spends his time doing important things instead of getting stuck in bad habits. Today's youth are very dependent on technology and social networks. They spend countless hours glued to their screens, often doing activities that aren't particularly important. Some people develop addictions to video games, adult content, and other online distractions that can damage their relationships and physical well-being in the long run. Instead of helping them grow, these habits often lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. While enjoying video games may not be a problem, many people get so involved in the virtual world that they neglect other aspects of their lives. However, there are people like Sigma who appreciate the benefits of technology while recognizing the importance of moderation. Sigma understands the difference between using technology as a tool for personal growth and over-reliance on it. He prioritizes activities that positively affect his life and well-being. He uses technology to enhance his experiences, not to escape. 11. They don't seek external validation. In today's world, many people look to others for approval in order to feel good about themselves. But Sigma males are different. They don't need applause and don't want to be happy. They have their own value, which does not depend on the opinions of others. They don't compare themselves to others to feel important. Instead, they focus on their goals and achieving them. They know what they want and work hard to get it. Sigma males feel good. They understand their strengths and weaknesses. This helps them develop without anyone else's approval. They are also able to control their emotions. Even when things go wrong, they remain calm and confident. They are able to understand the feelings of others and create strong bonds based on true understanding. Sigma males do not play with emotions or seek attention through drama. They value honesty in relationships and care about their own mental health and the well-being of others. 12. Sigma males have a rare fearlessness that sets them apart from the crowd. While most people are tormented by the fear of death, change, isolation, or the consequences of disagreement, Sigma men are unwavering in the face of these fears. They understand that fear is a natural part of the human experience, but they refuse to let it dictate their actions or limit their potential. Unlike most shackles of society's expectations and desire for approval, Sigma men find freedom in their independence. They embrace their unique perspectives and beliefs and unapologetically forge their own path in life. Whether it's challenging the status quo, pursuing unconventional dreams, or standing up to injustice, they fearlessly face obstacles in their path. Refusing to obey the orders of the forces, Sigma men command admiration and respect. Their courage in the face of adversity is a beacon of hope for those who dare to challenge the norm and pursue their passions with unwavering conviction. By applying authenticity and integrity to everything they do, Sigma males not only create their own legacy, but inspire others to do the same. In a world where fitness is often preferred over individuality, Sigma males are proof of the power of self-reliance and resilience. They show through their actions that true greatness is not about conformity, but about having the courage to embrace uniqueness and create a path that is distinctly their own. Sigma males leave an indelible mark on the world as they defy the odds and pursue their dreams with unwavering determination, inspiring others to follow in their footsteps and rewrite the story of what it means to be truly free.